Bueno, hola, buenos días. Hey, I want to take a peek here in our packets, page 7. This is, and there's some other useful verbs in our vocabulary list. Poder, which changes from an O to a UE, which means to can or to be able to. So if I say yo, the yo form of this is going to be puedo. See how the O in the infinitive changed to a UE right here? Yo puedo, I can. Tú is going to be puedes. And then usted, él, and ella is going to be puede. He or she or you formal can. Over here in the ustedes form, it's pueden, they and ustedes. And that makes our boot. So these ones outside of the boot are podemos, they don't change. And then po, let me get my Spanish keyboard on, podéis. Okay? The same thing is going to happen with pensar. Notice this time the E changes to an IE, and instead of being an ER verb like poder was, this time it's an AR verb. You've also got to be careful because they both begin with P, so sometimes people will get them confused as to what they mean. Pensar means to think or to plan to do something. Like, I think I'm going to sleep in. I think that I'm going to watch TV. Or I'm planning on going to the Outer Banks. So this is something you can think about or you can plan to do. So anybody want to take a guess to see what the O form would be? That's right. It's pienso. To P N. Now it's an AR verb, so piensas. Next one, piensa. But last year, regular one, piensan. Up here we have our regulars, so it's pensamos, AR verb. And remember the vosotros? Pensáis. Yeah, pensáis. No, no matter what your form you're using, no matter what kind of verb you have, if it's an ER verb, it starts with an E, and that's where the accent goes. If it's an AR verb, it starts with an A, and that's where the accent goes. So that's a quick trick to help you remember the vosotros. See? Querer, you remember us doing this one in class. Quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero. Tú quieres. And usted, él, and ella quiere. Ustedes, ellos, and ellas quieren. Nosotros queremos. And vosotros, since it's an ER verb, queréis. Right? Okay, so again, we have our stem changing in the boot, and outside of the boot we do not. Querer means to want or to love. We can use this with to love a person. Usually, if it's an object, it's to want an object. If you love an object, that's me encanta. Me encantan las hamburguesas. See? Okay, preferir, another one which goes E to I. And it means to prefer. It's a cognate, so you can probably understand that. It is an IR verb, and our only IR verb of the bunch. So, prefiero. Notice there's two E's here. One, two, that we could have chosen to be our stem changer. The rule in that case is if you have two options, you pick the second one, or the last one if there's three options, right? So, yo prefiero Yo prefiero verde. I prefer green. Or yo prefiero rojo. I prefer red. ¿Qué prefieres? What do you prefer? Mi mamá prefiere papas fritas. Ellos siempre prefieren ir al cine. Now up here we have to worry about our endings because this is an IR verb. So it's preferimos. And down here, again, it's an IR verb, and the rule that I taught you was it always starts with whatever kind of verb it is. So it's an IR, there's an accented I, and then an S. Preferís. Now, vosotros has 3 letters for AR verbs. Pensáis has 3 letters for ER verbs. Queréis, but for IR verbs, it only has 2. Preferís. Why? Well, because there's an I there, and we wouldn't say IIS. So we just combine it down to 1 I. Okay? Every once in a while, we will see a double vowel, a double E is really the only example of that we see. E, like in leer, that we learned last chapter, leyendo. Okay? Bueno, now that you've gotten these copied down into your notes, we will make sure that you start to use them to practice. Adios!